You know what? I know what we forgot to do. We gotta do some tips and our experiences of the USS Midway.
Right. We didn't tell that part.
Hello there, parapeeps, and welcome to another episode of Our Haunted Travels. I am your host, Sean Donnelly.
And I'm your co-host, Marianne Donnelly.
That's right, we're covering the USS Midway this week on our channel, but we're not in sunny San Diego, California. We're back here at home and 32 degrees outside.
That's right.
I wish we were there. But what we wanted to do was add another video to kind of give you some tips and some of our experiences in case you want to go and visit the ship as well.
All right.
But before we get into that, if you're into the paranormal history and forensic type videos,
don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ding that little bell so you hear from us next time we post a new video.
That's right. So we have, we figured out 10 different tips that we want to share with you. So do you want to go ahead and get started while I get up to speed? We're getting past here. So go ahead.
I know, you're a whole 5 miles under the speed limit here.
Whoa.
All right. Well, the first thing, obviously, is that there is an admission fee. So please plan on paying an admission fee, which does help pay for upkeep and things like that of the vessel. So it's about $25 or so per person for general admission. That is a self-guided tour, so nobody's going to hang with you specifically.
Yeah, and check their website too. The link to it will be on our blog post when we do a blog post about this. You know, just to check to make sure in case the prices change or times or things like that.
Right.
But, yeah, we do include that on our blog post.
Right. Well, speaking of their website, you should check for special events too, because they do have special events from time to time. Yeah. Like, for instance, they have a Top Gun movie night. How cool would that be to watch Top Gun on the carrier?
And, you know, it would have been, if it was going on when we were there, it would have been cool besides, you know, just going back and, like, crashing in the hotel room, go watch Top Gun on the USS Midway.
Yeah,
that would have been
pretty cool. Yeah. But they also have behind-the-scenes tours, which we like behind-the-scenes tours.
Yeah,
those are always pretty awesome. And then, of course, they do have guided tours or docent tours where you could get a little bit more detail than their self-guided tours. But they also have overnight adventures. Yeah,
and that's mostly geared towards either families or kids. Yeah. They have family nights, they have the kids, and they also have first responders nights too. But again, check their website and it will have like the schedule for those events.
Yeah, those would be pretty cool events to visit. All right, so then, you know, from time to time, I like to take a photograph.
Yeah, they are photo and video friendly.
That's right. They say take and snap as many as you can.
That's right. That's one thing that we point out when we review these locations that we go to. And you know, you've probably seen me get a little irate when they say no photos. This place is definitely photo and video friendly.
Yeah. They have photos that, you know, you could get done, the green screen type photos there that they'll do for you. But they do encourage you to take as many pictures as you can.
Yes.
All right. Speaking of having people there to take your picture for you, they also have a lot of really cool, knowledgeable volunteers. They have a lot of docents and just people who are there telling you about their experiences on the ship and information about some of the aircraft that are on the ship and things like that.
Yeah, we were talking to one gentleman probably for about,
half an hour?
Yeah, half hour, and he was telling us about, you know, his experiences on the ship at one of the planes and everything, and it was interesting. We didn't record it because it was like,
we just walked on the ship.
Yeah, we just got on there and we're like, oh, okay.
Trying to get our bearings.
Yeah, but it was cool to be able to like talk with them and hear their personal experiences, which is very cool. So look for those volunteers. That's why they're there. They want to talk to people.
Yeah. So we have a couple other tips for you. Like, for instance, it's a big ship. Wear
Very
comfy
big.
shoes. Because this place is huge. I didn't, you know, for a ship, it's huge.
It's an aircraft carrier.
Yes.
Definitely do not recommend flip-flops.
No, and we saw a lot of people there because it was California. We saw a lot of people walking around in flip-flops, and that would just be crazy.
Yeah, and I can imagine just stubbing your toe going up and down the metal steps. That would not be fun.
Yeah, that would be pretty sad.
So wear comfy
Ouch.
shoes, definitely.
Yeah. Now, we did say that going up and down all those steps, well, it is actually wheelchair friendly. They do have elevators on there. So they do allow you to have service animals too. So wheelchair and service animal friendly.
Yes. And there's actually an entrance right on the main street, so to speak, in Navy Pier street level for wheelchair access, which is pretty neat. We didn't see that.
No, but we did see. Yeah, we did see the one going up or going back down when you're up on the top of the main. What is that? Like the
flight deck.
Flight deck. There we go. When we were up on the flight deck, we did see the elevator, so we know it definitely is there and running.
We used them.
Yes, and they were bringing a giant cake in. They were having an event the day we were there, and so the cake was going up in the elevator.
Yeah, some of them steps to go from floor to floor, we say steps, they're more like ladders.
Yeah, they are. We were there for a while, and some people get hungry after a while.
Under who?
I don't know. But they do have food available. They have a bistro sort of shop for food. They have a little deck area outside that hangs off the part of it with
that's one thing that I wanted to point out was actually pretty cool. You can get a sandwich, something to drink. They also sell alcohol. If you're into that, you get something to drink and go sit out right there on the deck and have lunch.
Yeah, and while you're sitting out there, you can overlook that very famous statue, the kissing statue. Right?
Yeah, I'll show a picture of that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I was excited to see that. I have seen that a million times, but I never actually realized where it was. When we walked out onto the bistro area for seating, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look, it's that statue! So, it's very cool there. And of course, you can't have a location that just doesn't have a gift shop.
Always have to have a gift shop.
And this gift shop is pretty large. It's pretty substantial. They've got all kinds of stuff in there. They have Top Gun stuff. They have stuff from the actual, USS Midway. I don't know. They just had like a ton of stuff as far as I can remember.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I got a couple shirts from him.
Yes, he did. He's t-shirt guy.
Yep.
All right. So the gift shop was one of our last things that we visited on the ship before we exited.
So we didn't have to carry around.
But it is on that main level that you kind of come in on, so you could go to it first if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But we did it last. The final thing we have for you is to just really remember a lot of people visit there. There's actually 1 million or more people that visit that location every year.
Yeah.
So be prepared for a crowd. I don't think there's many days when they don't have visitors.
Yeah, and there always seems to be something going on too. When we were there was like a presentation that was going on that really wasn't related to the ship. It's just, it's so big, they have space where, they set up a tent up on the deck and people were meeting there. So there's always seems to be something going on and a lot of visitors.
Right. So very busy place, a very cool place, a lot of history on that ship.
Yeah. Did we do the one about spending, allocate enough time?
Oh, no, that makes number 10.
So it is a big ship. We've said that several times. Big ship, big ship. It's an aircraft carrier. They consider these floating cities. So, allow yourself enough time. At least a half a day.
Oh, yeah, at least.
By the time you get there, you get on the ship, you get around, get acquainted where things are, that kind of thing. So it's not like a 1 hour stop and you're going.
Oh, no. You would never see even a tiny bit of it if it was just definitely need quite a bit of time.
Yeah, and take your time because you could go down into the ship like we did to where, you know, the sick bay is and the engine rooms and things like that. And actually, I'll put links to the video that we did, our investigation in the sick bay, wherever that's at. And we also did a video covering the history.
Right.
So I'll put a link to that as well. Okay, I think that's going to wrap it up. Our personal experiences, you can see those in the other videos because we used the video when we were walking around. You can see what we saw. And we had a great time. Weather was awesome. And it was San Diego. What do you expect?
Exactly.
It's not Northeast Ohio.
No,
with
it
gray
wasn't
skies.
the gray sky place.
All right, folks. Till next time.
Thanks for watching.
And happy hunting.
Let us know if you like this video by hitting that thumbs up. Also, if you'd like to see more videos from us in the future, support our channel by hitting that subscribe button and dinging that bell so you get notified the next time there's a video from Panic D Videos.
Thanks for watching.
Happy hunting!